Ora boas amiguinhos daqui para o mundo, hilário com vocês e sejam muito bem-vindos a The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Portanto, como vocês viram no episódio anterior, a maldição foi desfeita e revelou a Avalak, o elfo, amigos. Portanto, agora temos a missão a Ilha da Neblina. Fale com amigos que possam ajudar a derrotar a caçada e peça a eles que se juntem à sua luta, ok amigos? Portanto,
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
ok. Vamos ter que sair aqui de Kaer Morhen, não é? Se eu encontrar a saída. Aí tu andas aqui ainda de calças, meu. Vamos lá ver o que é que se passa. Ok. Pronto. Acho que a saída é por aqui, amigos. Vamos lá ver se eu dou com a saída. Cheguei mesmo por aqui, ok. A fortaleza Kaer Morhen está mesmo em ruínas, amigos. Já se está mesmo a ver o confronto épico que vai ter aqui lugar, não é? Portanto, nós não conseguimos correr. Perdão, infelizmente temos aqui peso a mais na armadura, não é? Foda-se, levaste logo um tombo do caralho. E a saída é por aqui. Parece que sim, amigos. Parece que sim. Temos aqui a placazinha da viagem rápida. Ok. Portanto, vamos lá então a ver o mapa do mundo. Deixem-me só ver aqui então a missão. Portanto, vamos começar por ir aqui A Novigrad, ok, vamos ter que falar com 3 gajos. Vamos então para Novigrad primeiro. Bem, a questão é que eu não estou a ver aqui ninguém, né? Ora, caraças. Vamos lá experimentar aqui.
The curse that held him proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Vamos lá ver se temos aqui já algum... Não estou a perceber nada disto, amigos, mas... Não estou a perceber nada disto. Mas, amiguinhos, vamos lá avançar e ver se de facto encontramos aqui alguém que nos possa ajudar, mas... Tenho que vender merdas, amigos. Isto está muito complicado, foda-se.
Well, what is it?
Eu continuo sem perceber puto disto, amigos. Se temos ali um comerciante. Vou tentar vender aqui algumas merdas, meu, porque senão... Foda-se.
Greetings. Looking to buy? Show me your wares.
Oh, foda-se. Comparar.
So long.
Pronto. Já conseguimos correr outra vez.
I could have married a continental man. Well, my dad's off fighting the Black Ones.
Vamos lá ver a missão outra vez. Dilfgard. Foda-se. Ok.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer
Vamos lá
and the
falar com o
Witchers
rei
managed
Embir.
to do it.
O rei não, o
Ugliest
imperador.
man alive revealed
Não é rei
himself
nenhum.
to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach,
Acho que é o
this was
pai
his name,
de Ciri, não é,
was the
amiguinhos?
elven
Se não me
mage
engano.
who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Ele vai ter que nos ajudar.
Till show vai.
Vai ter que nos ajudar, porque isto... A sério que eu sou outra vez carregado? Não acredito. Eu estou carregado com o quê, meu? A sério, meu? A sério? Foda-se.
Doin hart verkleedingen.
Your Imperial Majesty,
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally, I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I doubt that. Can't compare the Wild Hunt to Temerian shield-bearers or Lyrian archers. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to witches commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Ok, amiguinhos, portanto já falámos aqui com o Imperador, não é? Agora vamos Pode ser, vamos aqui falar com o Arminho. Portanto, isto é lixado, não é? Ele não quis, penso eu, que ajudar o Witcher, ok. Se ele não quis... Uou, temos aqui uma quest. O que é isto?
Move it.
See you.
É para jogar Gwent. Foda-se, vai-te catar. Oh, foda-se.
Till show vai.
Se fosses catar, pá. Essa parte é mais chata, amigos. Vamos ter que percorrer aqui várias localidades a falar com os amigos, entre aspas, de Geralt, não é?
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Ok, amigos. Vamos lá prosseguir então. Vamos lá ver se estou aí bem. Não parece que esteja aí lá muito bem, mas... Ok, mas se eles dizem que é por aqui, nós vamos, amigos. Vamos lá, amigos, prosseguir esta merda. Não faço ideia se isto seja por aqui, mas...
Not your lucky day.
Tu estás aí para onde? Mas tu não estás aí para o lado direito, não. Foda-se. Mas porquê é que esta merda me está a mandar para o lado contrário, meu? Quando eu pus o caralho do marcador aqui, meu, não é?
Slow now.
Master Geralt. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gate.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krach awaits.
Vamos lá então.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, meat and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there.
Witcher.
E agora,
I
amigos?
look right, but as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
shows some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! God damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, well, they're twins in that regard.
Pois.
Don't see Krach. He talking to
Que é
the
mesmo,
Jarls.
né?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Got me eye on you.
Something I've always wondered.
Ooh.
Why these bitches once the Basilius Celestial with giant
Friends we show.
We waited in ambush and as soon as they sailed away, we rammed our prows straight into their soul.
Ui. Será que é aqui?
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
So,
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellige's seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
é assim, por um lado ela tem razão, ok?
Leaving Kertrolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, a Hackamum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Ui.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. When she tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
Mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But uncrate blood flows in both.
Ooh.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Ooh.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face.
Mas agora não, né?
But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
Promised me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Ooh.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it. That must have started another row.
Hey, agora.
Let's go.
Não é o Hjalmar. O que é que está a passar, amigos? Isto não é nada bom. Ui! Foda-se! Caralho, amigos! Foda-se. Ursos entraram por aqui dentro, meu. What the fuck, meu? What the fuck foi isto? Foda-se. What the fuck, meu? Matou os gajos todos.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak.
Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Aqui é caralho, meu.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Dad, come here. Come on. Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Foda-se.
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Claro.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Foda-se. Fuderam os gajos todos, meu.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Cintron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Jarlborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Pois.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
Suspeito.
Pull yourself together, Cinna. How'd they get in? No! The gates were shut!
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Let it go.
All right. What do we have here?
Que é isto, meu?
His head, but the tongue's short, like a human's.
Uma maldição, talvez?
Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Ok.
All the horns are empty. Aldrich. Shit, no more than a kid.
Foda-se, amiguinhos.
Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Stangrim, maybe? Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Bem, amigos, nós agora vamos ter que examinar aqui tudo, não é?
So many wounds. No wonder Hellborn bled to death.
Que é isto?
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms? Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
Portanto, há aqui cheiro, não é? Ok, amigos, vamos lá prosseguir aqui e ver de onde é que o cheiro está a vir, meus amigos. Portanto, alguém despoltou. Perdão, amiguinhos. Alguém despoltou isto que aconteceu.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard
Alright.
saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
Pois.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Ok.
Why so pale? White rain like you hope.
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red Funeral. Viewer died there, and I'm a yard son of him.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else.
Com caraças.
An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said.
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Que é isto?
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights.
Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only
a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
They've another name for it on the continent. Silasib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Push.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.
Ok. Isto está a ficar cada vez mais interessante. Está a ficar cada vez mais interessante, amigos. Está.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's a buzz already.
Think they'd attack Rock openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Está complicado, amigos. Alguém quis fanar estes gajos todos.
Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Será? Será que ele está metido ao barulho, amiguinhos?
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
Então. Portanto.
The stench! Is it vodka?
The Hackerman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Right behind you.
That's a relief. This mead's clean.
Portanto, aqui não foi. Será que foi aqui?
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to. Quick.
Ui, vamos lá pôr aqui a tochazinha.
We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
Portanto, o responsável.
This a secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Amiguinhos, agora que falamos nisso, eu acho que temos aqui pontos para dar ao Geralt, mesmo a sério, estão a ver, amigos? Portanto, danos de combate. O que é que podemos pôr aqui? Golpes precisos. Está certo, amigos, bora. Portanto, uma passagem secreta. Temos o responsável pela situação ali a tentar matar-nos.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Por acaso eu ouvi, amigo, só ouvi qualquer coisa a quebrar. Eu não quero ser... Bolas, pá, não é isso, é para pilhar, meu. Não é por aqui, é isso? Meus amiguinhos, que jogo épico, é só o que eu tenho para vos dizer. Ok, vamos lá prosseguir. Portanto, seguir aqui o mapazinho. Ok. Portanto, eles usaram esta entrada também, né? Foi isso que nós... Está ali, está ali, está ali. Espia aí, bora.
Someone walked through the mead.
Ok.
Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead.
Vamos lá seguir as pegadas, amigos, que é para descobrirmos quem é que é o ou a culpada, não é? Ou o culpado, digamos assim.
Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Pronto. Está explicado, amiguinhos, quem é que foi o Batife. O patife. Quem é que foi o patife, filha da mãe, né?
Grab a horse, we'll chase him down.
Estão a ver?
Show me what you got.
Ironbolt! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Come on, Roach.
Got him!
Já está. Bora.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No on-crate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvold.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrigga would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
Pois, tem razão. Por um lado tem razão,
We need
amigos.
proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us, and I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
She.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Vamos lá ver, amigos, não me parece, mas... Não me parece. Fortaleza de
Assemble the
controle.
Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Bran's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvold.
Agora o gajo mente.
Ceres speaks true. Berner commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
Vai lá.
Betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Berner speaks true. Arnvold has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, look a dog.
Ooh.
Got one more piece of evidence.
Eles não querem saber, querem ver.
A letter from Berna to Arnvold, instructing him how to spike the mead.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
Perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Berna's right, Ceres. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. come, we must decide what punishment Clan on Crete will face.
Pode ser.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
Stand silent.
You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself. Me. The family. The clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
Pronto.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan on Crete, and you, Burna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock, to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Não, ela vai atirar-se dali, de certeza. Minha nossa.
Burna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrika? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that.
So.
Now, I must ride for Gedinath, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Ok, amiguinhos, vamos lá ver quem é que é.
I do have a horse in the race. Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
Bem, se isso entretanto demorar mais, amigos, ficamos por aqui. Vamos só ver, ok? Portanto, finalmente conseguimos ali desmascarar aquela treta toda, aquela teoria, não é? Vamos lá ver quem é que vai ser rei, ok? Eles vão já decidir. Vamos lá saber, amiguinhos, então. E depois ficamos por aqui no episódio, ok? Vamos terminar com...
Long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
Boa.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Está feito, amiguinhos. Portanto, a rainha Ceres, não é? Portanto, coroação. Foi ela coroada a rainha depois de todo este alarido, não é? Vamos ficar por aqui, ok, amiguinhos? Espero que vos tenham gostado deste episódio que está cada vez mais épico nesta série brutal, amiguinhos, ok? Um grande abraço para vocês e vejo-vos no próximo episódio, ok amigos? Fui!